Hey you guys, I'm finally coming with my first YouTube tutorial. I've been saying I'm gonna do it for a long time. Well, coronavirus quarantining has definitely shown me this is the time. So what I'm going to do today is this glitter. I've never used it. Let's try it. And also something I got from BoxyCharm. I got this palette from BoxyCharm. And since the winter is about to end, let's go ahead and do something dark for the last time. I could get it out the box. I'm gonna say Ace Beauty Scarlet Dusk. But when I show this to y'all, bruh. Woo! I'm so excited.
Chocolate 12. As y'all see, I ain't got no eyebrows, but we're gonna fix that real quick. Just follow your brow shape. Not finna add no extra. See, I'm holding like a pencil. I'm going very light on my eyebrow. Like I'm coloring. Baby, you see that already? I just feel like eyebrows just do something to me. Like, I ain't gotta have nothing else, but if I got some eyebrows, some good eyebrows, just kill it.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. It's okay after you fill in your eyebrows if they're not perfect. Like, you know, if they're not sisters, if they're not even cousins. Because let me tell you what's going to fix it up right quick. You're going to get you some concealer. I like my Maybelline, but I bought so much of this Tarte when I used to work in a makeup store that I'm going to use it. So this is Tan Deep Honey. And I'm just going to go in to them eyebrows and clean them up. I put it on my hand. I use my Morphe M432 to clean up my eyebrows. A lot of people, especially if you're not doing much to your face, go in with the same color or one that's really similar above your eyebrows or even under your eyebrows. But, you know, I'm not really going anywhere because I'm in quarantine or whatever. So, you know, I'm just going to go all out with it. You can't tell me I wasn't born with eyebrows, like, period. You can't even tell I started with no eyebrows. P. Louise. When I'm finna go in to have them eyeshadows popping. And I see that they sell these on Morph now. Girl, I better get y'all one too. Telling you, this will change your whole makeup game. If you're serious about it, you'll get you some. I got shade. What shade is this? Well, base. P. Louise base. Rumor 1. But this is when they like first start coming out. I didn't really know what to get. So I would have got a darker one. And this one, you know. But I'll work with what I got. I think first I'm going to go into the shade Bahamas. I don't know where you can get this from. I just know it came in a BoxyCharm before I cancel my membership. Never used before. Didn't have time. But so I'm pretty sure this is a BH Cosmetic brush. Don't ask me which one because all the letters have came out. 101. BH Cosmetics 101. You just want one that's real fluffy when you're going in and blending these colors. See what I'm talking about? P. Louise will change your whole makeup game. Y'all better listen to me. I know a little something now. And I just want to say one more thing. You know, I'm going to continue to blend. But when people do this, when people do tutorials, a lot of people feel like they have to use that same exact product. You can create the same look without the same palette or product, or you don't have to spend a lot of money on a product. When I did used to work at a makeup store, of course, it was my goal to sell you something higher. But you can do the same thing with a different palette, just a good base. Listen to me now. I know what I'm talking about now. It's like a pretty berry color. Now I'm going to blend with this sangria. I think that's this one. Ooh, I hope y'all didn't catch me. Excuse me. I need a blending brush. And this right here, to blend this out, baby. These some hard colors. This is an e.l.f. brush. No, this is a BH Cosmetics 12 brush. All I can tell y'all can never blend enough. Like, literally. I'm going to cut my crease, but I'm going to go in with something dark. So I'm going to go with this nocturnal color in my crease before I cut it. I'm telling you, my colors are showing up like this because I use that P. Louise base. Y'all better stop missing out and go get you one. This is the fun part. So I put a little bit of the P. Louise base on my hand. I'm about to cut that crease. And I'm taking BH Cosmetic Brush 11. I just use a small brush, whichever one I could grab that's clean. That's what I use to cut my crease. And let me tell y'all something else. If y'all just like, well, P. Louise, that's out of my price range, and I can't do that. Before I got P. Louise, I used LA Girl Pro Concealer. I love Fine. Use one that's like 3 shades lighter than you. Your colors will show up, I promise you. I used to set it with a powder. If it's not too wet, you don't have to set it with a powder. Another one, Maybelline. Love me some Maybelline. Their concealers. You just have to make sure that it's at least 3 shades lighter than you. And if you're trying to do a real bright color, you want to use they have a warm beige. That one's really good. I would compare that shade to this shade, and it will really have your makeup popping. The key to your eyeshadow, they might sell you primers, which primers are great. Don't get me wrong. They're going to help, with your makeup staying. But for you to get that color to show, you need to get you a concealer that is lighter to get those colors to pop. I know what I'm talking about, y'all. I'm going to go back into this palette, Ace Beauté. And I'm going to use Aurora. That sounds pretty. I hope it's pretty as it sounds. I'm going to use this brush, just like an old brush. You go to Amazon, get you some brushes. If you're just starting out, Amazon got a kit of brushes. They're not even that expensive. See, this one don't even have a name. But I'm going to use a flat brush. And I'm going to make sure I get in there And when you do a color for your crease, you're going to pack it on there. Ooh, that's that Aurora. I'm just scrubbing it. Actually, kind of pretty. Well, I'm finna go in there with a glitter. I hope this glitter don't mess up nothing I got going on. But I used to use a glitter primer for my eyes. I changed that. No more glitter primer. I got something that's a lot easier. Eyelash glue. I'm telling you. This one kind of empty at this point. Eyelash glue does the job. And let me tell you, it peels off the glitter, y'all. Peel it off. Like all that mess you have with primer when you taking off your makeup, you get glitter all over your face. You ain't gonna have this with Duo. How did I do that? My hair bubbles. Go back in with a small brush and just put some of that eyelash glue on my eyelid. We gonna see. I don't know how this glitter gonna make me feel. I'm still questioning it. They say if you're questioning something, you shouldn't do it. But hey. Use a bigger one. I poured the glitter on my hand. So. We'll see when I finish the whole thing, how I'm feeling it. The thing is, when you put it on there, it's almost dry, like. I'm telling you, this will change your whole game. I know what I'm talking about. I'm going to use my MAC Black Track Pro Longwear Fluid Line eyeliner. And I'm going to use, this is my first time doing it this way, but an old Anastasia Beverly Hills eyebrow brush for my eyeliner. Because right now I just want a real dramatic eyeliner, and I think this will give it to me. So I'm gonna scratch this brush because it ain't doing what I needed to do. And I'm gonna go back to my Morph eyeliner brush. Like I could have did that from the beginning. Trying to avoid having to do the whole thing over. I'm going in with a flat brush and my Tarte clean up this lovely mess I have made with the eyeliner. So I'm cutting that part out of the video because that was a mess. Go ahead and clean up this one as well. I'm just going to fix that one. This thing came out old mess. That's one. These lashes were provided by me. I'm gonna put them on today. Y'all, I gotta practice some more putting my liner on the camera because, baby, y'all want to see that part, the uncut part. It's ugly. So I'm gonna put some. I really like the one like this, but it's kind of gone at this point. I need another one. So I'm just gonna use this one. You have to be very careful not to squeeze out too much. Okay. Let this dry a little bit. You just want it to be a little dry looking, clear before you put it on. They say wait about a minute. I'm just gonna use some tweezers, Revlon. Place it in the middle. Okay. Kind of dry. And like I glued my eyelashes with this when I was putting on my glitter. Just make sure. Okay. Eyelash one. Just gonna go through the same process. I use the white color because it dries clear. Don't do this at home. They say it's not good. It's unsanitary, okay? That's why I showed y'all, you know, the other way. I wouldn't do this to nobody else's face either. Lashes. Okay. Primer. Favorite primer. I have oily skin. Does really great miracles with my skin. They say just use a dime size. I don't. That's probably way too much. Just use a dime size when you do this, okay? So you don't use so much at one time. Because you need it to stretch, baby. Because this stuff is not cheap. I got the mini one and it was like $16. They also have one. NYX has one. It's purple and it does the same thing. It's another one that has one and does the same thing. But this one just has worked for me. So I stick with it. Favorite foundation right now. Naked. Stay Naked by Urban Decay Weightless Liquid Foundation, and it is a matte finish. I'm just going to pump onto my hand. It is a pump and a half. You can use a pump. I'm just going to dip my brush in my foundation, and I'm just going to go in a circular motion on my face. And make sure that you're blending. And I'm going to go back over all of this once I get all the foundation on. You see right here on that line that I got to do more on? If I would have just used a concealer that was my skin tone over my eyebrow, I wouldn't have to worry about it. Okay, so with whatever concealer you're using, we're going to highlight. I'm back to my Tarte. I'm going to take a blending brush. This really gets under my eyes, so that's why I love it. I'm going to use a big one. You want to make sure you blend that concealer real good. And now I'm going to use my setting powder. I've been using Juvia's Place Kalahari as of lately. This is my favorite right now. I wish I could tell you where I got this sponge from, but it was sent to me in a boxy jar. before I cancel my membership. This really helps me with the oil. It keeps my concealer from cracking, and I don't set it for very long. Some people set it for up to 5 minutes, not me. While I'm doing this, I can contour. It actually came with a contour brush. Smashbox. Deep palette. Go in. I'm going to go under my cheekbone. So I won't be dusty. I'm going to go in with a wet sponge once I'm done contouring. Or a damp sponge. So I won't have no flashback. Nobody wants flashback. Make sure I blend that out. Don't nobody want no sharp contour on their face, you feel me? So I'm just using some of the bronze they have in this palette now to go just over that contour. And then blush, MAC in Sketch. It's like a purple. I love this so much.